My name is Scott Lefevre. I'm a master PGA professional here at the eGolf Center Charlotte. It's a private indoor golf training facility where our motto is practice doesn't make perfect, perfect practice does. And we have a state-of-the-art technology here that allows you to watch every golf swing you make on video in super slow motion. And one of our big fundamentals here is that you got to start looking at your golf swing like a chain reaction. How you set up to the ball and where you position the ball in your stance is the first link in that chain. And what we've got here is a red rectangle. We want that red rectangle to govern your setup. You can see that there's a ball emanating from the dead back of the golf ball. Excuse me, there's a line that emanates from the dead back of the golf ball. And that line is line B in our world. And it goes from the back of the ball. And on line B, we want your front heel, we want your front hip, and we want your front shoulder. Okay, from a geometry and physics standpoint, there is no doubt this is the best way to set up to a golf ball with a driver. As you can see, I'm a right-handed player, so I've got my right hand on the golf club lower than my left hand, and you can see that my spine reflects that. Line 1, our center line, is where we would want our front ear. You can see that my spine is tilted to the right. You can see that my feet are shoulder width apart. With the driver, what we want to see is stability in the lower body and a wider stance with the driver than any other club in your bag, quite simply because it's longer and lighter. Let me show you where we get some of this stuff from. We're big Mr. Hogan fans here, and we've got quite a library. This photograph was taken in 1935 of Mr. Hogan, and what it tells us is he set up properly. He looked at it for 15 minutes. This is the first time he ever saw a photograph of himself. And he looked at it, he thanked the guy, said it's what he's always wanted to see, and then he told him it was right in every detail. And you can see that from the back of the golf ball, there's his heel, there's his hip, there's his shoulder, there's his ear, his right hand on the club lower. We want your spine tilted to the right. You'd be surprised how many first-time students we get whose spine is actually tilted forward with their right hand on the club lower. As far as ball position, you may be thinking, well, I play my driver there, but I don't play my other shots there. Let me remind you, Mr. Hogan, page 125 of his book, The 5 Modern Fundamentals of Golf, you can see where he played everything off his left heel because the geometry and the physics don't change. The simple matter of it is this golf ball doesn't know if it's being struck by a wedge or a driver or anything in between. We want you to play the ball forward in your stance off your left heel like Mr.